Going on, guys? Cricket here, back with you with another video. Gonna be doing some truck drive today here on good old American Truck Sim with the orange truck. I'm not sure, I haven't given it a name yet, so still trying to figure that out. Some names in the comments would be, nice. Just comment what you think we should name her, because I have no idea. I'm currently stuck on giving it a name. So, but let's try and find us a load here. Go to the freight market, see if we can't find something. Give us a little bit of a. We could take some milk. Not sure. Let's try and find something decent that we could take with us that also look good on the back of the truck, because why not haul a cool load, you know what I'm saying? I really wish I could break out White Lightning. White Lightning is another one of my trucks. That's my heavy haul. And I just don't do regular loads with that truck, so let's see here. Could do some grain. How far is that one? Oh, that's not too bad. Could do Amarillo, Texas to San Antonio. Yeah, I think we might go pick that up. What you guys? Yeah. Yeah, let's go pick up some grain. We'll go pick up some grain in Amarillo. So let's go pick up some grain in Amarillo. We're gonna let this load up, and then we're gonna fast travel to Amarillo so we can get there quicker. We can pick up that load. Where is Amarillo? That's Lubdock, Amarillo. Let's go. Let's start it up. Actually, let's go in, see if she needs any service, which she does. We're gonna hit that. We're gonna confirm. Okay, let's get that out. Get out of the shop. All right, let's go pick up this load, and then once we get on the road, we'll start. Start chit chatting. I mean, I guess we could now, but what's the fun in that? If I start chit chatting now, I ain't gonna have nothing to talk about while we're on the road. Nothing coming. Take this right. Get up the road here. Only got about an hour drive, so shouldn't be too bad. Try to play this game pretty realistically, since I do drive a truck in real life, so I try to play this, pretty close to what it would be like driving in real life. 45 miles an hour. It's 7:47. We might end up going to bed if we can find some place to sleep, and then picking up the load possibly in the morning, because I don't want to drive at night, nor do I want to make this video at night. So let's look at the map real quick, see if we can't find a place to sleep. Yeah, we might go pick up the load, which is right here, and then travel right down to here and then just go to sleep. And then just wake up early in the morning, and then first thing in the morning get on the road with the load. So yeah, I think we might do that, actually. But let's go get this load. Hopping on the highway here. Obviously. Oh, I'm just gonna go. I probably should have stopped at that. Don't judge me. But I figured shoot it. Let's turn on these interior lights here. It's starting to get a little dark out. I do play on Xbox Series X, which I go through the GeForce now, or I go through the Microsoft Edge and then go onto GeForce, and then I created an account on GeForce and then linked up my Steam account. Made sure I had American Truck Sim purchased on my Steam account, and then synced it up on my GeForce, and then therefore once you do all that, you can play American Truck Sim on your Xbox Series X or Series S. Not sure how well it would look and or play on the older version of Xboxes, but you can try it. Come on, go. It's 55 miles an hour. I don't know why you guys are doing 40 miles an hour. Okay, I'm just gonna pass you, because you guys are really ticking me off by not going the speed limit, so. But yep, we're gonna go pick up this load, and then we're gonna go to sleep, and then after that we are gonna wake up early in the morning and get going with that delivery. But yeah, I can't figure out a name for the orange truck, so anything you guys can come up with that you think would suit the truck would be awesome. Give me some ideas. No pressure. If you guys can't come up with anything, that's fine. I guess it'll just be no name truck. That looks pretty cool. I also have, like I said, I have a white truck, and that one's White Lightning. And then I also have a black truck that's got a sleeper on it as well, that I haven't really, I think I call her Black Betty. I'm not sure. But looks like we're just gonna take a left right in here. Whenever traffic clears up, he gets out the way. You stopping for me, bud? Thank you. Much appreciated. Give him a little honk there. I don't know if he was stopping for me, if he's coming in here. And there's our trailer right there, so we're gonna hit this, hit the freight market, and go pick up that grain. Oh, look, they got barley too. Oh, that's a long trip for 120,000. Yep, we'll go with the grain. We'll take this job. And one of these trailers is ours. I believe it's this one right here, which it is. So let's turn on our four ways and get turned around here and get it all hooked up. Stop right there. Get the corner, see where I'm going. And now let's hook up to this trailer. Alright, there it is. Now we're gonna hit couple. And we're just gonna take a step outside. Make sure everything looks good. Make sure the four ways on the back of the, well, I can't tell. Well, let's pull forward a little bit. I really love the look of this truck. I love the single lights in the front. I love the stacks. Oh, pretty cool. The stacks are a little unreal, but I think they make the truck, they definitely fit the truck. So looks like we got a matching trailer as well. with the same color as the truck, so that's awesome. So it looks kind of looks like we're hauling our own custom trailer. But yeah, looks like lights are all working. Looks like all the lines are hooked up right there, and yeah, everything seems to be good to go. So let's turn these four-ways off and let's hit the road. We're just gonna go down to that little sleep lodge area and take us a nice little nap. Let's hit that turn signal. I know it's telling us to go the other way, but I don't want to go the other way. I want to hit the hay. What time is this? When is this due? It's due Thursday. I mean, we got only a 574-mile trip, so we should be able to complete that pretty quickly. We'll go right down the road here. How far do we got to drive? No, it's not that far. Yeah, we'll just travel up here and then hit the hay. I really hope that they adjust the lighting a little bit when it gets dark out in the game, because sometimes it's a pain to see. Like at nighttime I have to drive with my brights on so that way I can see, because the regular lights on the truck just don't really do a lot. So hopefully they bring that to the game sometime soon. Let's start slowing down. Looks like the pull-off area is right here. And we are just going to pull up right here and set our parking brake and shut the engine off, shut the lights off, and we're gonna hit the rest. Alright, it's morning time, so let's disengage that and let's get back on the road. So what's going on, guys? Looks like we got a load of grain to take here with us today. We're gonna need to find a place to turn around at. Or we could just keep going down this road. That's fine with, I guess, GPS wants us to. So looks like we're just gonna take this road then. So got some good sleep, back on the road. Let's get this done. SCS, I read somewhere that SCS has got big update coming to the game here soon. They had somebody basically building the Peterbuilt 389 from the ground up. It's gonna get like a new facelift, new cabin, all the good stuff. So can't wait to see that. Also read that they're going to be bringing the Peterbilt 579 model to the game, which is awesome, which is the new variant of the 389 since they discontinued that. So really looking forward to that. I've been using, they're not my own truck mods, but my own separate mods to play the in-game, right now I'm using the Rezbuilt truck mod, which is what I've been using since I've downloaded it. Other than that, beforehand I was using the Peterbilt 389 because for some reason I'm a Peterbilt person. I'm not a Kenworth person. But other than that, everybody has their own opinion. I don't think the Kenworths are bad. There's just SCS showed more love to the Kenworth in the game than they did the Peterbilt. They kind of just put the Peterbilt in the game and then just kind of left it alone. We didn't get no upgrades, nothing like that, which is kind of disappointing. But really looking forward to what the new Pete is going to look like, and all the other accessories that they're going to be adding to the new Pete. So that's going to be awesome. But yeah, definitely excited to be doing this load here with you guys today. I mean, we got 516 miles, so all we're gonna be doing is chit-chatting and driving. But really excited for them to also be bringing this game to console. Unfortunately, when they do bring this game to console, it's not gonna have any access to mods unless they do it when the new Xbox drops, which is gonna be an Xbox PC variant. So then you can access, like the mod workshop and all that other stuff. If they don't drop beforehand, this game is going to be pretty vanilla with driving just basic trucks. I drove a basic truck for a long time on here. Actually, my first truck on here was a Pete 389 with the Optimus Prime skin, which I thought was kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I mean, who wouldn't want to drive Optimus Prime? But then I kind of grew out of that once I started finding more mods and stuff like that, and then I found the Rezbuilt truck mod, which in my eyes is pretty awesome. It's got some good customization. It's not really the best. You got Dom's, 389, then you got the Pitster mod. I can't remember, but there's another mod that you can get out there. I'm not really quite sure what the name of it is called, but those are mods that you could buy from other people and then put them into the game yourself. Fortunately I don't have a PC. I'm not playing on a PC, playing on an Xbox, and that's why I can't wait to get a PC, so that way you guys are getting the direct gameplay of the drive, and then us getting those other mods loaded up into the game, this other truck mods, that we have better customization, different looking trucks, all the other stuff. And just I really want to up my experience on playing this game, because I try and play as realistic as I can compared to actually truck driving. I truck drive in real life. I drive a Volvo, and I do hay and straw when hay and straw season comes in, and then once tank season comes in, I do that as well. We'll go from doing hay and straw loads right at the beginning of kind of like spring, summer-ish, and then we'll do that for probably about a week and a half. And then after that, it's just straight tank season after that, which we'll do that for months on end. All we do is haul, cow poop, pig poop, stuff like that. And then we actually drive for another company after we do most of the farmers around my area. We'll go and drive for a different company. We'll haul lime, and we'll go and haul lime in tanks, and we'll go and spread that out in the field as well, so they can get their ground fertilized and stuff like that. And it's actually pretty fun. I love truck driving. Unfortunately, in October of last year, I rolled my truck due to bad weather. It was actually windy weather, and it actually drug my tank trailer down into a ditch, and it caused me to flip my whole truck into a field. So surprisingly, I'm still alive. There was plenty of people who seen the photos, who arrived at the crash, who was there at the crash. I had actually a buddy behind me, not too far behind me, after I just got done unloading a load of lime. And he showed up to the crash, and he was really scared. He was freaked out. I was freaked out myself, but I climbed out of the wreck. They went over everything on the hospital, and I was okay. But I spent a couple months away from driving a truck because I was actually scared to get back into a truck for a decent amount of time. And just wasn't really looking to jump back into something that could have basically taken my life from me, I should say. But yeah, that's why you know, if you do decide to get your CDL, make sure you guys are safe. Make sure you guys are getting the right amount of rest, and that you guys don't, you know, buckle or panic under like mad like pressure, stuff like that. Was definitely a scary incident for me. So, but we're on the road in this game, and to be honest, as much as I play realistically in this game, I'm not worried about flipping my truck. So I'll just damage the load, and then I know I can you know, go get it repaired. I ain't worried about my life in here. But it's a fun game to play. It's relaxing. It's not like Call of Duty or Fortnite or anything like that. I mean, which I do happen to play, but I play this game to relax and chill out with you guys and do all that stuff. So, but we're taking a load. We got 385 miles, about 6 hours and 42 minutes of drive time. We're just gonna go ahead and drop that speed down here because it's 50 miles an hour. So let's drop that down right here to 50. Oh, now they want 40. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting a PC and getting those mods and stuff like that. Just their trucks just look unbelievably so realistic. The customization is realistic, and don't get me wrong, the Rezbuilt is very, you know, nice when it comes to customization, but it's not like those other trucks. Those other trucks you can add, you know, lights, bumpers, what your heart desires, what they offer in the customization, but you know, if you don't get some of those with some of the other mods, especially the mods off the Steam Workshop. I mean, the Rezbuilt mod is amazing. I mean, it's doing me great so far with the little customization that I do have. I mean, like I said, I built this truck off of what I had, and to be honest, I think it looks pretty realistic. You find some trucks out there on the road that look exactly like that, which is awesome. But I can't wait to see what SES has got for this new update coming with the physics and the new Peterbuilt you know, model that they're going to be dropping. I can't wait to see the new design for the garages. That's going to be awesome. You know, but yeah, again, if you guys can come up with a name for this truck, you know, put it down in the comments. You know, let me know what should we name her. Like I said, I got White Lightning. You guys, I'll bring that out next video, and we can do a load with that one. And then I also have a black truck, which again, I'm not sure what I've named her. I think I named her Black Betty. Can't remember. But I'll whip that out for a video and let you guys see that one. I also have, you know, a couple of 389s, Peterbilts in here that are the SES truck. Those ones kind of look exactly like this one. I mean, it's a orangish kind of color to it, so really like the orange. I really like the black. I mean, let me know what you guys' favorite colors are. I mean, if you guys, you know, like what you see, I could do a custom truck for, you know, somebody, you know, who wants to see a certain type of truck. So let's slow down right here and wait for this red light. How close did we get to her? We got very close, y'all. I guess that load weighs a little bit more than what I expected. So, but yeah, again, I can't wait to once I get a PC and you know, everything starts taking off. For Christmas, my girlfriend got me a steering wheel and pedals, and I was gonna try and use it on my Xbox and play American Truck Simulator that way, and unfortunately the Microsoft Edge app does not recognize it as a controller. So right now it's just sitting over in the corner, and I haven't got a chance to use it at all. So yep, just once I get all that set up and get going, I'll get a camera, or I have a camera that will be placed on me, to show that I'm actually, driving, and then you guys could watch the gameplay. So that'll be fun. I can't wait to do that. I'm so excited to do that. I've been wanting to do that ever since I've watched Jeff Favignano. I watched all of his American Truck Sim videos, and he uses the wheels, so that's kind of what pushed me to wanting to do or get a steering wheel and pedals, is that way I can play realistically, and I'm dying. I can't wait to use it. But yeah, and can't wait to get other content pushed out. I just posted a video up on me playing World War Z's The Walking Dead DLC. That was very, very fun. That's the closest we've gotten to a decent Walking Dead game in a while, since Survival Instincts on Xbox 360, which I kind of missed that game. Wish they would kind of revamp it a little bit, update the graphics and the gameplay a little bit. But I know they won't, because everyone's saying that, The Walking Dead is dead. It's had its time. It's over with. But yet, the funny thing is I still get excited when I see them push out stuff like the DLC that they just dropped for World War Z's The Walking Dead. That they could have dropped that a while ago, and before The Walking Dead was even over with, and yet they just recently dropped it, and I got excited over it because why? You got to play missions from The Walking Dead. You got to do prison. You got to do the hospital where Beth got kidnapped and taken to, and then you got to do Alexandria where they, where unfortunately, they lost a lot of people. I was excited to play that, and I really wish that they would come out with a good, zombie survival for console. They have came out with good, decent zombie survivals for PC, like Vane. There's Vane, which whenever I get a PC, I will be downloading or purchasing that and doing a series on my YouTube channel with that. That seems awesome. And then I think that's about the closest that we got to zombie survival in terms of having to look for materials, crafting, keeping up with like your water, your health, your clothes, stuff like that, weaponry. They haven't come out with a good game like that for console in a while, and it's upsetting. Dead Island is close comparison, but it's not like nitty-gritty survival. Like, yeah, you can pick up a drink and a chocolate bar to refill your health and stuff like that, but it's nothing like having to keep up with your clothes, crafting in terms of like needing an oven or a heat source, or getting something and turning it into electricity, like a solar panel, and getting electricity, or a generator and creating electricity for your own base. Nobody creates those kind of games for the console, and it's kind of upsetting. And yeah, I can't wait to get out there and get under the Vane title and doing a series on that, and hopefully whatever, we'll start out with nothing and you guys will be along for every inch of the ride, hopefully. So that's yet to come. Also can't wait for the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. It just seems like every Call of Duty that they've pushed out so far has just been a joke. So Modern Warfare 4, they're supposed to be starting from scratch over, new gameplay, new not like controls, but like ground combat, stuff like that, recoil to the weapons, like real recoil, not some absurd amount of recoil added to a weapon because it's an LMG or it's an assault rifle and stuff like that. So really looking forward to it. They said that they're gonna basically take Modern Warfare 2 and throw it under the Modern Warfare 4 title and give it a different name and a different campaign, a different location. I really hope that's not true. They've been basically trying to revamp and keep alive all these titles, like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Those were the good Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 happened in 2009 and in 2000, I think 11 or 2013. I can't remember when Modern Warfare 3, the first Modern Warfare 3 came out. I can't remember, but I definitely know Modern Warfare 2, the first one, came out in 2009. And let me tell you, a COD hasn't stepped to that one since. That's an amazing COD right there. Like, I wish we can go back to that, and I'm sure plenty of other players agree with me that if we could only go back to that kind of Call of Duty, then everything would be a-okay. Because guess what? They didn't have PCs in the mix when it was down to that Call of Duty. So, also heard that I've been seeing AI pictures, but I really wish it was true that they're going to be making a Need for Speed Underground 3. I mean, these recent Need for Speed titles have been horrible. I mean, Need for Speed, I think it was called Need for Speed Heat. That one was okay. That one was alright. But the next one, the next Need for Speed title that came out with, Need for Speed Unbound or whatever, like, why are you gonna add cartoon anime graphics smoke to the cars and the game? I don't think it plays very well. The character customization is kind of dumb. Like I said, they look like cartoon characters. I mean, as far as I know, in Need for Speed, you were never able to customize your character. You just were able to customize the cars, and you did what you had to do, whether it be drift racing, timed race, stuff like that. Underground, everybody wants them to remake Underground 1 or Underground 2, which I don't blame them. Those were the most awesomest Need for Speeds of their time when they dropped on PS2. But, I mean, you can't beat them. People want those games back. And they're just not getting them. And I know EA is under new ownership now, so I doubt we'll get a new Need for Speed title anytime soon, because I guess from what I've read that they've gotten everybody under the EA logo basically focused on Battlefield right now, which that has completely fallen down from when it first dropped. Everybody's talking about wanting these old games revamped, and if these companies and producers would listen and remaster or remake the games to the newer graphics today. Like, could you imagine Need for Speed Underground from PS2 graphics to 4K graphics on an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5? People would go insane. Like, if they just revamped some of these older games, they would get their money back, like, instantly. People are looking for that kind of stuff. Also, seen somewhere that they were gonna revive Scarface, which at the game at the time was a top component against Grand Theft Auto, and I got excited about that because I watched the movie. No thanks to my dad. I watched the movie and then played the game, and watching, obviously, some people went straight to playing the game before even watching the movie. And at that point, I thought it was just the game at first until I asked my dad about it, and he was like, "There's a movie about it." So I went and watched the movie, and watching the movie actually helped me play the game. And if they would revamp that, I would definitely purchase that. I would purchase the new Need for, or the older remake Need for Speeds. I'd purchase Scarface. Like, those are game titles that, you know, I wish were still around. I really wish they would bring back Guitar Hero. You know, that would be awesome if they revamped or, you know, remastered a Guitar Hero. That would be sick, because I miss the older Guitar Heroes. Now, you know, the closest thing we got to, you know, a Guitar Hero or a Rock Band these days is, you know, Fortnite Festival or Main Stage, and it just doesn't feel the same. Some of the songs that they put on there is not something worth. Oh, I thought I was getting on the highway. Is not something worth putting on kind of like a Guitar Hero based game. It's just, there's not enough notes to hit when you're playing the guitar or the drums, and it just seems kind of trash. I know Epic Games bought out Harmonix, which is the original creator of Guitar Hero and Rock Band, but still, they could do a lot better. I mean, they've added some Metallica songs, some I think Guns N' Roses. I don't think they've added any AC/DC. Other than that, I mean, yeah, they've added some good songs to play, but it doesn't give you that same feel as what it did when you were booting up Guitar Hero on your PS2, or you know, getting ready to rock down with your buds on some Rock Band 4 or Rock Band 1 when it first dropped, you know, when you got the guitar and the drums. I mean, you got Fortnite Main Stage, and then now I've seen people on PC download this thing called Clone Hero. I'm not gonna lie, I have an older PC and I do have Clone Hero. It does run it. But it still just does not. It doesn't feel the same. I mean, yeah, I get you can add however many songs you want to the playlist or whatever you prefer, like whatever you want to play, but it just doesn't feel the same, man. Like, bring some of that stuff back. People want some of that stuff back. People even keep some of their old consoles to play the older stuff. I mean, I have a PS2 right here in my room, sitting in a box that I got, you know, the first Guitar Hero and the Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, and I got two guitars in the closet. I mean, I can't use them because my hand's kind of messed up, but I still play with the controller, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome. I mean, could you imagine if they revamped Legends of Rock for the Xbox One? How many players they would get back on that? Like, I would be ecstatic over that. They bring, you know, Guitar Hero back, Scarface back, you know, bring a good zombie survival. What else is there? I'm trying to think. Just gotta turn right here, wide turn. Took that turn a little too wide. I can't think of anything else. I know I was gonna bring something else. Oh, Need for Speed. You know, people would be getting tons of my money just because those are titles that I would love to play again, because they were great games. Now it just seems like they don't care about the game or the player category. They just push out games to try and make a little bit of money, and then that's it, and then they just kind of give up on them. It's kind of like the Activision and Treyarch and, you know, Raven Software and all this other stuff with Call of Duty. The last Call of Duty that was good was, like I said, Modern Warfare 2, 2009, and then along came Black Ops, which was pretty good when it came out, and then Modern Warfare 3 came out. Those three games, I mean, maybe I'll throw in World at War. I didn't really play it that much. I played, you know, Modern Warfare 4 and up. Modern Warfare 4 was even a good Call of Duty title when it dropped. They even remastered it and gave it back in online mode, unlike the Modern Warfare 2 version where we just got the campaign. I mean, that kind of sucks. Like, I was looking for an online mode after they talked about it for so long, and then they just kind of gave up on it. Slow down here because it's 80 miles an hour. I was doing 82, but yeah, like, if they could just bring back some of those games, that would be awesome. You know, I've really been dying for a good zombie survival. I don't know why, but you know, something to actually, you know, put some work in and have fun. So stuff that people want to watch. Unlike, oh, I need to start slowing down. Oh, slow down. Yo, what are you doing, bro? Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. It'd be nice if they, you know, can you just get over? I wish you guys would just get over whenever you guys see that incident and not just completely stop on your brakes. Like, good God. Alright, let's get over. Or you guys, you know, can maybe take that whole police situation and move it off the road. You don't have to be parked out in the middle of the lane. But there is some stuff that SCS could update in this game as well. But whatever. I mean, thank God we didn't hit anybody, because that would be totally my fault on my end. But we didn't hit nobody, thank God. But yeah, just a revamp of some of those games would be just outstanding, and I would love it. I know quite a few other people would love it as well, but yeah, like I said, like, I miss the Walking Dead instinct, their survival instincts, where you get to play as Daryl, and I just wish they would bring back you know, if they took that and like upgraded it times like 20 and then just re-released it as a new game, I would definitely buy it, because, you know, you had to search for, you know, ammunition, gas. I believe there was gas. I'm not sure, ever so sure about food, but you know, the zombie interaction, you know, when they came up close to you and you stabbed them in the dome, that was pretty realistic. If they made a Walking Dead game based off of what we watched in the show, where, you know, they went from Rick went from the hospital to his house to the city to try and find his, you know, wife and Carl, and you know, if they basically made a game off what we watched in the show, I would play it. You know, whether you get to play as Rick or Daryl or Carl or Lori, and just anybody. Not Shane though. I don't like Shane. You know, or you know, maybe you don't get to play as a character until you get to Herschel's farm, and then you become Herschel. Like, he was a good character. He played a good. Whoever played him played a good role. Unfortunately, it was sad to see him die. But you know, just yeah. So I mean, like I said, Vane's the closest thing that we're gonna get to playing anything zombie survival-ish wise until something somewhere gets up somebody's, you know, butt, and they actually push out a good zombie survival game for us console players. I mean, once I get a PC, it's not gonna matter, but I definitely like playing more on console than I do PC. I've never you know, owned a PC or anything like that, so you know, getting into the streaming and all this other stuff is new to me. I know a little bit about it, not entirely too much. Definitely have a long way to go, but you know, I definitely prefer to, and still would prefer to play on console when it comes down to doing that kind of stuff, or like driving, or zombie survival, because like I said, I've been playing on consoles since I was a kid. You know, like I said, I started on PS2, and back then a computer was used for, you know, looking up things on the internet, getting on YouTube, and listening to music, stuff like that. I mean, there was games that you could play on the computer, but it wasn't like the stuff that you find today. Slow down, let that car on the interstate. So, but yeah, it looks like we got 59 more miles till we get to our destination. So we're almost there, y'all. We burned maybe just a little bit of, we almost about half tank of fuel. By the time we get there, we should be down to about half tank of fuel. So, but yeah, you don't find good games anymore. Like I'm tired of playing the same old titles. Like I said, Call of Duty. The closest thing we get to is zombie survival now. That's somewhat decent, but not really along the lines of survival. It's more about completing the campaign and building weapons. Is Dead Island. The first Dead Island, I'm not gonna lie, I still occasionally play that. You can catch that on stream. I mean, I play State of Decay, which is along the lines of finding food and gasoline and stuff. It's just confusing because I don't ever have enough storage or enough room for anything. Also, kind of makes me mad. You can only build certain things in certain spots. I can't build things anywhere I want to. I mean, I get a farm is gonna be outside, but I shouldn't have to build a electric generator outside, because a generator could be inside and or outside for that matter. I mean, personally, I would have it outside because of the fumes, but if I need to build it inside because I don't have a spot for it, then outside, then I should be able to build it inside, or come up with more spots to build more stuff. But I play that too, and I've been waiting for a good zombie survival. But I need to get off that. I don't know why I keep talking about the zombie survival. But it looks like we need to get over. We need to get over so we can go straight. Thank God. Okay, good. We made that. Didn't hit nobody. Definitely a decent little drive. I mean, got 19 miles. Truck's looking good. And yeah, I definitely like this truck. The Rezbuilt is definitely a decent mod on here. And if you guys are playing ATS and you guys are looking for some decent mods to start out with that don't know what to use and stuff like that, I would definitely go with the Rezbuilt. It's definitely got some good customization and stuff like that. Like I said, I've got 2 other trucks that I've built off of the Rezbuilt mod, and I love them, especially this truck, White Lightning. So far, we're just gonna call it Black Betty. I don't really use Black Betty that much, neither nor White Lightning, because White Lightning is my heavy haul. But I mainly use this orange one. But we can change up colors, stuff like that, whatever you guys would like to see. I definitely want to hear it from you. Put it down in the comments. Let me know. Maybe we can do a red truck, or something like that, or a green truck because somebody likes the color green, or pink. Because somebody wants, pink if you're a girl. I don't know. Just really depends on what you guys want. So, but we're almost to the drop site. Got to take this corner right here, and we should be getting close to it. So, but yeah, I mean, it was a fun drive. Wasn't that bad. Just glad, for the most part, everything went smooth. Kind of getting a little choppy now as we're getting close to the drop site, which is, I'm sure it'll calm down. I think it's just because everything is loading in over here, so. But yeah, I mean, I get all my mods off the Steam Workshop. I basically just run mainly truck mods. I don't run no traffic mods because I heard that kind of messes up your game a little bit. Especially with loading stuff in. I did have a big big problem where I lost all my icons, like show me where to stop to get fuel, stop to, you know, accept a delivery and stuff like that. I had to basically go onto my PC and load up American Truck Sim on my PC and basically turn back on the 3D icons, which was very quite annoying because I thought I had lost all my basically all my hard work and my effort onto this profile. I thought I was gonna have to create a new one. And the funny thing is I did create a new one, and my 3D icons were there. And the only bad thing is the lag was really bad. So, but it looks like we're here at our drop. So I'm not sure where the, oh, there's the gate. Okay, thank you for not opening up when I came near you. So we're just gonna come right in here, and looks like our flag is already telling us where we can drop at. So let's just watch that corner of the trailer there. Ooh, close but no cigar. So let's come back over here. Let's turn our hazards on, and so that way we can let people know that we're going slow. Just look around, see if we can't find anything on where to drop at. I know it says it's right over here, so we're probably gonna have to cut in and then cut back out to drop, because I'm sure it's probably gonna be at an angle, which it is. Which there should be enough space there for us to sneak up in there, so we should be good as long as we don't hit nothing. Come over here and cut right here, and stop, and then we're gonna take a look, and we're gonna back her up. Hopefully we don't hit nothing on the passenger side, which I think we're pretty clear on that. Let's stop right here. Let's pull forward a little bit, get her straight. Alright, let's relook. Back her on up. Alright, it says we're good to go. Let's stop. Let's get out, take a look. And I think she's good to go. So we'll drop the trailer, and that brings us to an excellent. We'll show results now, and we'll continue. So alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for joining me along for the ride, and yeah, y'all have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.